Hi everyone, welcome to Compa University. This is Dave, and today we are going to talk about section 2.8, which is how to maximize the first 3 seconds to capture the attention of your audience. So just a recap that we are in section 1, which is an introductory course to everything about TikTok. This course is really good for beginners who want to become a popular influencers, and down the road that you want to make money or use it as a side job to make some side income, or even if you become a true and popular influencer, your full-time income will be really, really high. We're talking about like millions of dollars like every month. So let us get started now. So just like any interviews, like imagine if you go on a job interview, you do have the pressure that in the first like say 3 or 4 minutes that you have to quickly give a good impression to your interviewer for that whole interview to be meaningful. Why would I say that? It's because we as human beings, like we always make judgment on people, and usually we already make judgment on people in the first like 10 seconds, even before we can determine if a conversation is meaningful or not. That's actually not the most important thing, but the most important thing is we as human beings, we quickly make a judgment on whether the person you talk to is really worth it in the first 10 seconds. And for a TikTok video, which typically only has about like a 12-second duration, it's really crucial that we make a really good impression in the first 3 seconds in order for your audience to keep watching. Because if we do not do a good job, they are just going to watch another video instead of yours. And this is why if we want to become successful as an influencer, it's important to capture the first 3 seconds and to make a strong statement, deliver a really good impression to your audience. So there are many points, and we are going to go through them slowly. So the first point here is we want to make sure that the first 3 seconds of our videos are impressive enough, because it directly impacts the video completion rate. Now, we previously discussed that in the previous lessons that say in the case of a TikTok video, which is mostly like 12 seconds, what that really means is if you want your video to become viral and popular, you want your audience to come, not just to, like at least at the minimum, finish watching that whole video before they give you a comment. And the best scenario will be for your audience to watch multiple times. For certain videos that are truly amazing, I'm sure you must have watched those kind of videos on TikTok as well, that if they're truly amazing, you're going to watch it at least like 2 or 3 times. We play 2 or 3 times. So what we're trying to say is at least ensure that the quality of your video is good enough so that the audience at least finish watching that whole video before they do any interaction. And the best will be just watch multiple times. And having your audience to watch to have a great completion rate, it also ensures that you're building, it means that your video is is worthy to watch. It's not like garbage. Now the second point we want to discuss is your actions at the beginning. Now, we know that we need to start off great. You know, the first 3 seconds have to be worthy. It has to show that you're worthy to be continue to be watched. So, and this is why the beginning 3 seconds are so important. And I will give you an example. Say, if you want to demonstrate on your video that say you have to drive safe. You have to drive safe. So what that really means is, typically you may want to say it out verbally at the beginning of the video so that people have an idea about what they're going to watch. Because if you do a whole bunch of actions, but your actions do not clearly demonstrate what your intent is, some audience may find that not very interesting to watch. And this is why you want to make your actions at the beginning explicitly clear about what your intent is. The third point, title with the keywords. So what we mean by that is that you want to create on your video, you want to write something that can bring about difficulties that people commonly experience, and also and also if you can share those experiences with them, then that can help to facilitate trust, like make them feel, oh wow, you know, oh I had experienced that difficult part before. Oh, say you lose your relative because of certain illnesses, and if that's something that your audience also have experienced, then it's really easy for them to understand your feeling, because it's something that they also had experienced before, and then it's easy to build trust that way, that you can capture their attention. Also, the next point is what type of music that you use for creating a video. Are you using some popular music, or like a special, or sound with like a special effects, or some like interesting voice? So an example about like popular music is you know, say maybe like a music that's really popular right now, that once you play, then people quickly know. They like or some of them, you know, they love that music so much that we watch a video just because of that music. So this is what we mean by using popular music to attract, to increase the quality of your video. Also, some special sound effects, like if you know how to create those using like software, it will be perfect. An interesting sound, like say if you an example is, if you know how to sound like a bear, then like brrr, brrr, then that really like brings about the uniqueness of your video, because some people, they even, let's be honest, like even if they don't remember what your video is about, but they remember the sound from that video, and this helps you to stand out from your competitors. And this is what the interesting voice, interesting sound is about. And the next one is high quality materials. So what we really mean by that is, do you have some like really expensive items that you can showcase? Like an example is, say have you ever driven like a Lamborghini, or like a really expensive jewelry? Because videos that talk about or showcase those kind of items, like they can generate traffic, they can attract people to watch, mainly because it's not something that are commonly seen, I guess. Like an example is like, oh, if you can get a ride on like a spaceship, right? Like how many people can really get on a spaceship besides astronauts, right? So what we're trying to say is something exquisite, like something that is really rare, like basically rare experiences, like unique experiences that people are willing to be attracted to your video just to see something that they don't see often. Human emotions. Does this video contain like feelings that can resonate with your audience? Like an example is like like uh like like say my puppy passed away recently, and before my puppy passed away, he was crying with like tears, you know, like from his eyes. And it's a moment that people feel that people can easily be moved. It's a moment of life and death. So basically is a moment that people feel resonated to, because it helps them to to have a feeling of like whether it's like happiness or sadness, is something that is special for everyone. And the next point is showing success right before you even try to talk about it or teach it. Now, an example is, say you are a chef specializing in Italian food. So if you want to make a video to talk about your recipe, one common thing that I would typically would do is I would first show the food, like the dish that actually has been cooked and is actually on the plate. I show them what it looks like after you finish cooking, and then you show the steps on how you actually make it. Then when people see the finished like what the dish is like, then it arouses their interest. It makes them feel like, oh, you know what, the first 3 seconds I'm already seeing, oh, such a beautiful and amazing dish, you know, like it seems so tasty. Oh, you know what, I'll keep watching so that I can also learn about how to make this. So basically showing the result first before you keep talking. And last but not least is to mimic some other examples. So there are lots of successful videos that are already having lots of followers. What you can also do is you can also learn from other creators and see what they are doing in the first 3 seconds of the video, and you can potentially copy those successful elements but apply your own uniqueness to it to make it your own video. So today we went through a couple of points about how to make sure the first 3 seconds of your video creates a great impression to your audience. So first, we want to make sure that your watchers do finish the videos. It has good quality that can make sure they finish that video. Second thing is the beginning actions have to state the intent, that they don't even have to guess what you're doing. Like they just know, just in the first 3 seconds. And also have a great title that use pain points, or even anything that resonate with the feelings. Using like great music or sound that makes them just remember what your video is. Like even if they don't remember what you talk about, but they remember the sound, that's already a big success. And also something like a unique experience, something that is not easily seen elsewhere. Also like something that touches the heart, your audience feelings. And also showing the success, like the successful example right before they keep watching. And last but not least, keep learning from other successful creators on how they bring out that great impression in the first 3 seconds. Those are the points that will help you to make your first 3 seconds successful, and thus important for you as you venture the career as an influencer. Thank you. This is from Compalocus University, and thanks for watching.